Hello students, welcome to Learners University. I am Rupal Kaur Anand and today we will discuss history of Indian national flag. So basically flag was the representation of unity between all the communities including Hindu, Sikh, Islam, Christian, Jainism, Buddhism together all the religion, communities, caste, gender come together and rebel or fight against the Britishers during the colonial system. So this is why flag is necessary. Now we will read when was flag first introduced. Many people don't know, but the first flag of freedom fight was introduced in 1857 during the First War of Freedom. In this war, basically it was started when Mangal Pandey was executed publicly. So all the leaders come together and decided to rebel against Britishers. So at that time the freedom fighters used this flag which you are seeing in this video to fight against as a symbol of unity to fight against the Britishers. Now Rani Lakshmi Bai, Mangal Pandey, Khan Bahadur Khan, Kunwar Singh, Bhakt Singh, Nana Sahib, Tatya Tope, Azimullah, Begum Hazrat Mahal, assisted by Maulvi Ahmedullah Shah. They all were the main leaders of First War of Independence in 1857. After that, in 1905, the flag was introduced by Nivedita sisters. Sister Nivedita was the Irish disciple of Swami Vivekananda. She was a student of Swami Vivekananda and the flag she introduced was known as Sister Nivedita's flag. Now you can see here the flag's colors and the picture of the flag. Here you can see there are red color and yellow color and there is a Vajra in between. Now I will tell you what is the significance of this flag. The flag contained red and yellow color where red signifies red signifies the freedom struggle and yellow color was the symbol of victory. And here in Bengali the words are written Bonde Matram and the Vajra you are seeing here represents strength and the lotus from which embroidered is done is for purity. So now moving ahead, in 1906 the unofficial flag of India was introduced or hoisted in August 7, 1906, Parsis Begum Square, that is known as Green Park, in Calcutta, now Kolkata. Sachindra Prasad Bose and Sukumar Mitra of Kolkata created a flag consisting of green, yellow and red color. Here, the green on the top represents the Muslim community. In the middle, golden saffron represents Buddhist and Sikhs and bottom represents the Hindus. Here you can see the symbol of moon and sun also there. During the British India, it was the sign of unity. Here the Vande Matram is written in Devanagari script, however it is spelt wrong. Moving ahead, the next flag was hoisted in 1907, the Berlin Committee flag, first raised by Bikaji Kama in 1907. The second flag was hoisted in Paris by Madame Kama and her band of exiled revolutionists in the 1907. Now let me tell you, there were a lot of revolutionaries that were exiled because of their actions in the British India. They were exiled by the Britishers. So what she did was she hoisted a flag in Berlin on October 22 to drew the global attention towards the Indian national flag. This was the very similar to the first flag accepted, that was top strip and only one lotus but 7 stars denoting the Saptarishis. Now moving ahead, we will read in 1917 a flag was used during the Home Rule movement. During the Home Rule movement, basically the Home Rule movement was the movement that was organized by the revolutionaries to ask the dominion status in India. Dominion status means the government of our own, like the government of the India. So during Home Rule movement, Bal Gangadhar Tilak adopted a new flag in 1917 to voice the demand for status of dominion within the British Empire. The flag was red-green striped one with the Union Jack at the left top and 7 stars in the middle placed in the shape of the Saptarishi constellation. It also had a crescent moon and a star at the right top side. Now the next flag was adopted in 1921 and the story of this flag is really interesting. This flag was introduced in 1921 where the All India Congress Committee held 2 days crucial session in Vijayawada. Vijayawada is in Andhra Pradesh. The meeting was on 31st March and 1st April in 1921. Here Mahatma Gandhi met many leaders and one of them was a young youth of Andhra Pradesh, that was Pingli Vinkya. So Gandhiji asked Pingli Vinkya to draft a national flag so that it can be adopted as official flag of Congress. The design drafted by Vinkya ji had 2 colored green and red with the spinning wheel or Gandhi Chakra. It was adopted as the Congress flag by replacing red with the saffron and including white color. The design of the chakra was also changed later. The Gandhi's chakra was replaced by Ashok chakra in national flag when the design for tricolor was finalized. Now this flag has white color on the top of and signifies the minority communities of India. In middle there was the green color for Muslims and red color represents the Hindus and Sikh communities. The spinning wheel you can see in this flag represents the progress of the nation. This flag was based on the Irish flag and then it was adopted. Later, in 1931, the flag of battle ensign designed by the Indian National Army, the flag was being interpreted with the communal angle, the prevalence of the red color for Hindus, green color for Muslims. The flag enraged the people for religious communities. So they decided that new flag should be designed and saffron instead of red should be changed. The color for both the religion, the color for the Hindu yogis as well as Muslim darwish. The white band was introduced in the middle for the religious community, other religious community. Thus, it gives a way to the first official flag of India. Designed by Pingli Vinkya, it had saffron band on the top, white band in the middle and green band in the end, and image of chakra symbolizing Swadeshi movement was placed in between. Then in 1947, after India gained independence, the committee headed by Rajendra Prasad decided to make a little modification in the flag. The saffron color come to denote courage and selflessness. White strip represents the honesty, purity and peace. The green represents faith, fertility and prosperity, and the wheel was changed by Ashok Chakra, which represents the 24 spokes or the dharma. 24 spokes represents the 24 hours. So the crux, this flag was the crux of all the faiths Buddhism, Hinduism, Sikhism, Jainism, Islam, and this was adopted as the Indian national flag. So whenever someone asks you a question that how our country adopt a flag, you must know that there is a long history beside adopting this flag. Now coming to the conclusion, let's see how Indian flag was evolved. Indian flag was not amended once, twice or thrice, but 8 times. And it some people say that Indian flag was evolved 4 times or 6 times, but the history of Indian flag is very vast. From 1857 to 1947, it represents the unity between all the communities and how we decided to fight against the Britishers together with all the faith on each other. Now there are few people who say that between 1906 and 1907 there was also a flag with the stars in it, but the information about that flag was not yet cleared, so I haven't shared that part. Now you can see from 1857, 1905, 1906, 1907, 1917, 21, 1931 and 1947. Our Indian flag is beautifully evolved. So this is it for today's video. I hope you like it, and if you want to share your views, please comment in the comment section, and you can also suggest me topics so that I can come up with the new topics every day and make you understand different concepts. So for today, this is it. Please like and subscribe Learners University.